The Ben Israel, the people's champ. It's your boy, back with another YouTube live stream. Shalom, Israel. Shalom, you Negroes. Shout out to my trolls. Hope everybody's doing well. October 14th, 2024, here in the QC metropolitan area. Shouting out from the gas house. It's your main man. It's your boy, V. Ben Israel, the people's champ. The Heisenberg of this ish. The Shogun of Charlotte. The Daywalker. The Dark Knight. Your favorite content creator's favorite content creator. The ladies call me the Cookie Monster. Pumpkin Escobar. All that good stuff. The artist formerly known as Van Johnson. How everybody doing? Yeah, man, I thought I was back for a minute, man. I was testing out my StreamYard and they still ain't. I'm still getting that weird error message. I thought I was going to give y'all something special, man. More time, I guess. They'll eventually get me working. And it's so funny because everything started like acting weird at the same time. My Facebook, my Instagram, my StreamYard. And it was something else. It was another app that was all bonking out and acting wonky or whatever. So hopefully they'll get my StreamYard fixed. I got a feeling it's going to cost me some money. We'll see. We'll see. They assure me that's not the problem, but that's the problem. We'll see. Hope everybody is having a good start to the week. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. On your way in the door, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button and smash that bell. Share to your socials. And hit the Cash App. Send me $5 for Pure Leaf Tea Fun, y'all. Help keep your boy hydrated. It's the dark MAGA up in this mug, man. The black MAGA. I know who it is. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Lord have mercy. Yeah, that was Dr. Umar saying, Lord have mercy. Yeah, man. These Democrats, these gynocrats, they just keep digging and digging and digging, and they just falling in the hole. They just deeper and deeper in the hole that they dug for themselves. They dug a hole and they done fell in it. They might as well have just old Barry, might as well have just put a little bow on the presidency and handed it to Trump. That is what he did. He done pissed off the ninjas. He done pissed us off. He done pissed us off. Return of the Jedi now is coming. He done messed up. He done messed up. Oh, before I forget, man. If you don't want to be here, don't be here. Plenty of places to be out here in these YouTube streets. Move around. Shout out to Love Dorsey. Shout out to Love Dorsey. Plenty of places to be out here. It's interesting. The disconnect. And that's kind of the whole purpose of my channel, why I started it. And I've said, Dr. Claude Anderson gave us the 5 levels of economics, the 5 floors of economics. And there's a lot to that. And the ground floor is what? The ground floor is family, the husband and the wife. You can't go to the next floor until you fix the ground floor. But as he said so eloquently, that black folk, we want to skip floors. You know, Cam is talking about, I'm gonna give black men economic opportunity and help them build businesses. No, you can't, because there is no community to support the business, which is what I've been saying. You gotta put men and women, black men and black women back together. But see, the whole playbook for the Democrats for the last 50 some odd years has been what? To separate the black man and the black woman. Now they want us to come back. What Taraji said, we need you and we want our men back. But it may be a little bit too late. I told y'all the battle of the sexes is over. I've been telling y'all that. Other people have been trying to do otherwise and continue with the arguments and negotiating, and it's over. Ladies, you lost. And this is further proof of that. Now they begging ninjas, and they're going to try to blame us when she loses, and she will lose. They know it. That's why they panicking. That's why their whole strategy done changed. Whole strategy done changed in the last week. Old Barry done fucked it up. They don't understand. They bad advice, bad advisors. I don't know who they've been listening to. Oh, wait a minute. Got a comment here. I got a new subscriber. Welcome. I think it's them. I'm legally blind, so I'm trying to read this shit, man. I think your name is Jim. Is Jim Johnson? Shout out, Cousin Johnson. From Chicago, he says, shout out to Chicago. Yes. Shout out to the South Side. You know, I used to live on 79th and Woodlawn. Down there, 79th and Cottage Grove, right there on the corner with Happy Liquors. I used to get Hennessy at Happy Liquors. Shout out to the South Side. Shout out to Chi-Town. Welcome. We're glad to have you. Please make sure you subscribe. We're glad to have you here. Welcome. I am the People's Champ. My name is V. Ben Israel. You are now rocking with the best. Appreciate you. Yeah, I used to, hell, my bank is still there. My Fifth Third, I still got an account with that damn bank. Fifth Third is right there on, what is that, Stony Island and 79th, right there across the street from the White Castles. Yeah, man, flashback here. Love Chicago. I had good experiences in Chicago. Was treated very well there. Was treated very well. You know, if you've been following my channel, you know my ex is from Chicago. Shout out to Red. Shout out to Red. Chi-Town girl. Love that girl. She just crazy as cat shit. We both crazy as cat shit, so I can't even put it all on her. We both crazy. The kids crazy. All our kids crazy. Everybody crazy and shit. It might have just been a little too much crazy. And we fit good. That was the funny thing. We fit so damn good. Anyway. I got my hydration, y'all. I'm back drinking the good stuff, the tea. Got my tea. Somebody asked me, what kind of tea bags you use? Y'all be asking some weird questions, man. I use Tetley, for those of you who want to know. Tetley is the best. I mean, if I can't get Tetley, though, I will go get some Louisiane or... Lipton is okay. It's just so cliche. Hell, I do Great Value before I do Lipton, but anyway. But yeah, they have bad advisors, is what's going on. They have horrible advisors giving the Democratic Party advice. And they're always trying to skip floors. But the thing is, they've been alienated black men for 50 years. And we aren't our fathers. We aren't our granddaddies. We are a different, we are upgrades. We're different. We got different software than they did, rather. If they still around, then they do. Um, and I told you, I can't stand talking to baby boomers. I can't stand it. And Obama's kind of in that age range. He's not quite a baby boomer, but he close enough. He got the baby boomer mentality, and he's not black. That's the other thing, and it's showing. He's not a foundational black American. So that's the point of this. We're gonna define black. What is black? Because I think my good white folk who ain't been following my channel. Shout out to the Angry Snowman. Shout out to Red Illusion. We've had these conversations, and y'all know me and Snowman tight. That's my brother from another mother. Shout out to his son Mikey. If you watching, holla at your boy. Give me a call. But and y'all know I hate when them other blacks from other places want to try to come tell us what the fuck we need to do. Y'all know I go to fuck off on them. Fatty or whatever the fuck his punk ass name is, from the UK or wherever the fuck he's from. They think they understand us and they know us, and they always trying to tell us what we need to do. Like they got their shit together. Like, what? Them niggas ain't built shit. They ain't did shit, and they still under heavy colonialism. If you don't believe me, what the fuck does the African dollar look like? Tell me which country in Africa got its own money. I'll wait. Ain't they still using the French? Ain't they using the franc? The franc? Motherfuckers put their money in the bank and only get like 30% out. Can you imagine for every $10 you put in the bank, you only get $3 back? That's another discussion. They stupid. And they want to come over here like they from Zamunda or something, and all of them are African princes. And fuck you come over here for then? You came over here to drive Uber? The fuck? Goofy ass. I remember, again, I talk about it all the time, when they started coming over here in the 90s and the 80s and the 90s, they ain't never want to be part of us. Now, all of a sudden, 30 years later, black is cool, and they want to be us now. They couldn't stand us. And they was quick to let you know, no, I'm not black, I'm Nigerian. No, brother, I'm Nigerian, all that bullshit. Or we go over there to one of them islands or something to visit, and they quick to let us know we ain't there. Welcome home, brother. Welcome home. No, motherfucker, I ain't home. I'm halfway. This ain't home. Goofy niggas. They don't know who the fuck they are, but trying to come over here and tell us our shit, all the progress that we've made, and compared to them. What have they done? But be colonized, and they had Manzugu kicking their ass for 1,000 years and shit. And they so damn colonized and shit. That's why they call themselves African. They don't know what the fuck they are. They don't know their history. Beyond slavery and beyond colonization, they don't know their history. But they try to front like they got their shit together. And you need to learn how to handle your women. We know how to handle our women in Africa, but they always coming over here to marry our women. What the fuck? Like, why? If you got your shit together over there, what you over here for? They ain't come looking for us. Them the motherfuckers that sold us to on the slave shits. Oh man, don't start, man. Don't start. Fucking Hamites. That's what they are. We are not Hamites, black people. We don't come from Ham. We come from Shem. That's the difference. Again, pass the pork chop And Deacon Clapcheeks ain't never told you that. Because they don't know their own history. They don't understand the Bible. They don't know who they are in the Bible. Even though the Bible clearly defines it. They are so such a victim of European centricism and manifest dynasty ideology that they've fully embraced it and adopted it. Right? They think them people over there in Israel is the real children of Israel. Where they get that from? What part of the Bible says that? The Bible says the children of Israel would be taken and removed and scattered and would not see their homeland until Christ comes back. Christ ain't came back yet. And it also says those people who call themselves Jews but are not, they are the synagogue of Satan. Is that not how them people behave over there? Why you think they doing what they doing to the Palestinians? Why you think they doing what they doing to the Lebanese? Because that's who the fuck they are. They've been doing that for thousands of years. Since 70 AD. But our heritage was taken from us, and that's what brings us to where we are today. That's why, moreover, that's why black people are so confused about what the fuck black is, who black is. And I give y'all certain tests, right? Now, if you real black, and I'm talking, this may be too young for the millennials, or too much for the millennials to understand, but starting at Gen X, if you're Gen X and older, if I hand you a cheese slicer, the one with the wire, y'all should know where it comes from. If you're really black, you know what I'm talking about right now. When the cheese came in that brown box, this is why I wish on my stream y'all was working so I could show y'all a picture of the old school welfare government cheese that we all grew up on. That made the best cheese toast, the macaroni and cheese. That cheese slicer that came with it. Kamala ain't never seen one of them. Obama ain't never seen one of them. They don't know nothing about no government cheese. That's a black test. If I hand you 13 cards and you don't know what to do, I get Kamala 13 cards, she'll be confused. Now, real black people, what's the first thing we're going to do? We're going to start organizing our hand by the suit. And what's the second thing we're going to do? We're going to tell you how many books we got. Kamala don't know how many books she got. She ain't never played no spades at the cookout because she ain't never been to the cookout. Obama has never been. Barry ain't never been to the cookout. Well, he may have been to the cookout after he got married. Michelle might have brought him to a couple of cookouts. But growing up, he wasn't at the cookout. He wasn't at Sunday dinner at Big Mama house. His Big Mama was a little Mary Sue or somebody. He don't know nothing about Big Mama. Okay, he don't know nothing about that. In his case, that would have had to been Daddy Mama. Well, actually, Daddy Mama ain't never been to the cookout because Daddy Mama from over there in Ubuntu land or some shit, right? These people are not black. What is black, white folks? Foundational black Americans or American descendants of slavery. That's what it means. That's when we say black, that's the folks we're talking about. The folks who've been here for generations after generation after generation after generation, going way back whenever when. Right? We have a different culture. We have a different history. We have a different lineage. And they don't understand it. That's why they're disconnected. All she had, well, first, what should have happened after all of this backlash, Obama should have brought his punk ass out, and all he had to do was say, "My bad, y'all. I don't know what I was thinking. My bad." That's all he had to say. My bad. You know how he talk. I can't do a good Obama voice. Hell, he ain't even had to do it. He could have sent Luther. Luther could have came out. He could have got Key and Peele to come do it for him. Make sure you hit the like button upon entry. Check in with the chat like Mr. Jim Johnson did. Let us know, my Spartans, if y'all come on in here, let us know what your profession is. Salute, salute, salute. Content creators, when y'all come in, make sure you identify yourself. Let us know who you are. Drop a link to your channel so we can spread the love. That's what we do over here. It's the People's Podcast. You ain't getting that sugar-coated shit over here. You're just going to take her punk ass on there with the shade room with the little gay boy and sassy ass. Why would you go talk to him? If you're trying to reach black men, why would you go talk to Mr. Fruit Loops? The fuck out of here. What are we talking about? These people, who is advising these people? And you want her to be the one to go talk to Vladimir? And Chi and Kim Jong and all of them, the fuck, she can't talk to the ninjas. She can't talk to us without fucking it up. What the hell did she learn at Howard? What the hell what was the whole point of going to an HBCU if you're that friggin' disconnected? I don't understand Obama. He ain't never been around no ninjas till he got married. He was at Harvard and shit and Hawaii and all other places where we ain't. He ain't get to the South Side till later. And what did he do? His simp ass fell in love with the first piece of booty he saw. Because Michelle got that body now, I ain't gonna lie. Her face ain't all that, but that body, she's sexy as hell. I ain't gonna lie. I understand the appeal now, Obama, now, Barack. I understand you, brother. I understand what you saw now. Y'all just ain't think about what the kids was gonna look like, because them girls is funny looking. They funky looking. And they look too much like their daddy, boy. And you can't unsee it. I feel sorry for them girls. Because you'll meet one of them while you're out. And then she take you home to meet. I take you home to meet my daddy. You go home and meet the daddy, and you like, oh shit, this bitch looks just like her daddy. You can't unsee it. You can't. I mean, I know my kids look just like me, but they also look like their mama. Imagine, depending on who she's standing next to, she could look just like her mama or she could look just like me. But at least she look like a mama too. She don't look exclusively like me. And she look like a grandmama. She just look like a chocolate version of my mama. And she got Vera all up in her face. The same head shape and everything. Right. But we have to define black. I think this is the time, because too long in America, white America, mainstream America, whatever you want to call it, this is a confusion. We think everybody who got dark skin is black. No, black is more than just skin. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. I keep telling y'all that. So here we're living that experience now of Barack, because he don't, something about we. Nigga, we who? You ain't us. You just a man disguised as another man who playing another man. What was that? What was that shit? That's Barack, you know? You ain't us, bruh. We gave you a pass and let you slide and you dropped the ball all of them years ago. That's why we stopped fucking with you in 2009. They trying to blame Trump. But here's the thing. Black men have always fucked with Trump. Always. Trump was good with us. Now he slipped up that one time when he talked shit about the Central Park Five. Okay, he was wrong. Okay, we all fuck up every now and then. But other than that, Trump been rocking with us the whole time. Trump was up in the club. He all up in the video. Right? He been looking out on the low for black people. We didn't expect too much from him, but he was there. I mean, hell, how many hip hop artists have shouted out Trump in the last 30 years? Are y'all shitting me? Y'all forgot? I'm at the Trump International. Ask for me. Jay-Z. That's just one. That's just one example. From coast to coast, rappers been shouting out Trump. It wasn't even just New York rappers. Coast to coast. What we talking about? Shout out to Smoking Talk. What we talking about? Shout out to Smoking Talk. Smoking Talk, man. Y'all better start acknowledging me. I know when I come through y'all, when y'all podcast, y'all always shout me out. But I'm gonna need y'all to come over here, man. Come over here to the People's Podcast, shout me out. It's time. It's time. What is black? Again, you have to have that connection, that generational heritage and connection to the struggles and experience that we have had here in this land, in these United States. And that's what these new blacks don't have. They don't understand it. That's why he didn't understand the reaction. They're horrified. They're shocked. I don't understand. Well, I don't get it. Because you're not us. And you don't understand us. And whoever's advising him don't understand us. They got too many women giving them advice because who don't understand black men either. And they got too many of these new blacks in there who are disconnected from us. They don't understand black men. Foundational black American men. They don't understand us. And we're not difficult. That's why they don't get that we don't give a fuck about abortion. We don't care. Why don't we care? Because y'all made it that way. Y'all said our body, our choice, nigga, mind your business. We gonna do what we want. We gonna make our own decisions. So Gen X men said, okay, we cool with that. We just don't want y'all dipping in our money to pay for the shit. That's the only way we care about it. We care about the money. But as far as what y'all do with y'all bodies, your body, your choice, we support that. We're feminists. Y'all made us that way. We were raised by feminists. We don't have a problem with feminism. Right? We don't have a problem with the matriarchy. We all raised for generations under the matriarchy. We didn't have a problem with Big Mama running shit. We didn't have a problem with that. What we have a problem with is the gynocracy. And the gynocracy, as I explained last night, has hijacked so many institutions. They hijacked the black family. And we've been separated. Black women don't like us. We don't like what they're doing. They don't, like I tell y'all, they can't even stand to hear us talk. They don't want to hear us talk. They don't want to talk to us. They don't want to hear what we got to say. Okay, leave us the fuck alone then. That's why 54% of black men are single and childless. I said, okay. It's where y'all want it. Well, hey, I want to be with you. All you got to do is look at the marriage rates. Prior to 1970, prior to 1960, everything got fucked up in the 60s. Go back to the 50s and earlier. Black men and women got married at a 90% rate. Flash forward to the 1970s, when no-fault divorce was introduced. What happened? Black men didn't leave black women. That was black women leaving black men. They didn't want to be under our leadership. They didn't want to be under our guidance. They didn't want to belong to us anymore. They removed themselves. I'm going to go get my own. I'm going to do what I want to do. That's what they did. That wasn't black men doing that. So we go from a 90% divorce rate, 90% marriage rate, to a 80 to 90% divorce and breakup rate. They can't stand us. They leave the relationships. They don't want to hear what we got to say. We dusty, rusty, crusty is a shout out to Messy Michonne. Wash, rinse, repeat. All of the, we've been telling y'all this. Now you need us. Because y'all want to put Cam in. What is Kamala going to do for us? That's the question you can't answer. We can clearly see and understand what she's going to do for black women. She gives y'all what y'all want. That's what the Democrats have been doing. What have they done for black men specifically? Not a goddamn thing. Now they're going to run to the LMNOP people. That's why she took her ass on the shade room to talk to one of the Zesties. She's very comfortable talking to them. We don't have no problem with them. We just like, leave us the fuck alone. But don't be speaking for us. And y'all, they always screaming racism and Trump. They are the racists. What did I tell y'all? What is the definition of racism? Racism is a competitive relationship between groups of people. They are competing for wealth, resources, and power. And when one group gets so much wealth, resources, and power, they can force the other group to act against its own best interests. Dr. Claude Anderson, Powernomics. This book has been around for 30 years. That's racism. So, who are the most racist group of people towards black men? Not the police. Black women are. They use their resources and power against us constantly. They're trying to bully us now to voting for them. And they brought out the male hyenas. That's what Obama is. He's a male hyena. He's surrounded by pussy. Look at his household. His wife, 2 daughters, and his mama-in-law. He don't run shit. He was the leader of the free world. He don't run a goddamn thing in his own house. Talk to me. Tell me I'm lying. And they send, Daddy, you got to go out there and straighten them out. Barry, you got to go out there and straighten them out. Come on, all them women got right in his ass. He marched his punk ass on out there. Bill Clinton is the same way. He don't run shit in his house. Where his son's at? He ain't got none. It's him, Hillary, and Chelsea. Again, he in a house full of pussy, and they telling him what to do. He's still trying to get out the doghouse from getting his dick sucked 30, 40 years ago. I don't know why. He'd have been better off getting rid of Hillary. He could have got rid of her ass. We wasn't even mad at Bill over that shit. Bill could have salvaged himself. Some Robert De Niro type shit. He would have been good. He would have been good. But, you know, that's my theory on it. Nobody want Hillary masculine ass. That voice, oh my God. That voice, she made, you know, when I look at her younger pictures, she wasn't that ugly of a woman. But that voice makes her so ugly. Put that voice on a fine black woman like Halle Berry. Could you imagine if Halle Berry had a Hillary Clinton voice? Ugh. You be like, oh my God, what the fuck happened? Just the voice matters, man. I mean, I know men are visual, but we like to hear good shit too. Ugh, ugh. No, no, ma'am. Shout out to Ed O'Neill. No, ma'am. Men against Macedonian men against Amazonian masterhood or some shit. Shout out to Ed O'Neill, man. I gotta find my shirt. I got a shirt. I got one of them shirts. I'm in the club. Booty time, booty time. They don't understand us. And they have no interest beyond getting what they want of understanding us. After this election, ain't gonna be no more talk. They don't give a fuck. They have no interest in, and we know this. We know this. Why do we vote for Trump? All you got to do is go back. And you could look it up online. You could look at all of the executive orders Trump put in place and the things that he did for black people. A lot of people are unaware. And then when Biden and Kamala came in, they undid all of those things. And some of them, they rewrote them, changed the name, and tried to put it through again like it was their policy to begin with. Trump had already did it. It was already working. And they so fucking shady, they use the same names. Like she run around talking about opportunity. Trump had already created opportunity zones for black people. He had already did it. He had already given the HBCUs more money than anybody else in history. He had already did it. He had already lowered the drugs, the insulin and shit. He had already did it. But y'all are so naive and so unaware. It's unbelievable. I'm like, then y'all want to give Kamala and Biden credit for shit. They're delusional. You hear them talk. Oh, well, we had a great economy under Biden. No, the fuck we didn't. No, we don't. We're still under it. It's never been good. It didn't get better. Everything got worse under Biden, but they telling it like they made improvements. I told you what she said to the man on 60 Minutes, and when he said about the border, ma'am, you quadrupled it. You went from 50 to 200,000. Well, look, and what you got to understand, to be clear, well, her word salad ass. And the bottom line was, we cut it in half. Well, bitch, that's still double. Quadruple it and cut it in half, you're still at double. Like, they put our faces like we stupid. Like we can't count. And they lie to your face. They're lying to black women. Black women, we're trying to protect you from yourselves. This is a mistake. What do y'all want from men? Y'all are concerned about the money. Y'all want money from men. That's part of I'm not saying that's all y'all want, but that's part of the things you want from men is money. So men are focused on the economics. What are y'all focused on? Fucking abortion. Stop opening your goddamn legs when you're ovulating. It's simple. And they lie. Oh, well, the girl almost died and this and that and that. That's less than 1% of abortions are incest, rape, or the mother's life is in danger. That's less than 1% of all abortions in the black community. 99% of them abortions, y'all are doing it out like birth control. That's what y'all are doing. We have to be honest. But I say that, and oh, you hate women. No, I don't. I'm telling you the truth because I'm trying to help you. You don't want to have a baby. Stop fucking while you're ovulating. They got an app for that. All y'all that got little Apple Watches and Apple phones and iPhones and shit, they got an app that will automatically calibrate itself to you and tell you when you're ovulating. This ain't rocket science. Y'all have the tools. You're just not using them. No accountability. Y'all paying a fucking $1,000 for these phones and watches and shit, but you ain't even using them. Most of y'all get the Apple Watch so you can read your text message while you're working and shit. I mean, are you shitting me? How about you use that motherfucker to check your biometrics so you know when the fuck you can get pregnant and when you can't? How about that? This ain't gonna be long. I'm not gonna be the black. You say black? Foundational Black Americans. We have or American descendants of slavery, whichever way you want to say it. If they don't have that connection, the cookout test, they ain't black. They are something else. They have their own history. They have their own cultural identity. It ain't ours. It ain't us. What Blizzard King said, Uncle D said, we remember going to Big Mama house and we had to sleep on the pallets and shit on the floor, or Auntie house, and we all got that experience. Except them, Obama ain't ever made no pallet. He ain't got no cousins. Kamala ain't never made no pallet on the floor at Big Mama house. She ain't never had to go get the switch from the switch tree. She don't even know what the switch tree look like. Neither one of them. They not black. That's all I got, man. I'm about to get off this phone, man. About to get off this live. My tea is getting low. I need to refill. We gotta be clear about especially when we're speaking to these white folks, our good white folks, define black for them so they're clear on what we're talking about. And y'all foreign blacks, man, mind your fucking business and stay the fuck out. Y'all don't count. You don't matter. Brother. Fatty. Fuck. That's all I got for y'all, man. On your way out the door, please make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, share, hit the Cash App. We want to see you again over here at the People's Podcast. Spread the word. I've been telling y'all this before everybody else, man. They all catching up with me. Finally, they starting to catch up. I'm saying this shit for years. What can I say, though? What can I say? My people. Holla at your boy. Peace.